Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. For today's guest, we have an Uber driver. Welcome in. Now you can come in and just sit in the middle. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
Hey, man. Sure.
Just to give a little bit of context, what is your name?
Joe?
We just got Joe here. We ordered a ride and then canceled it and offered for him to come on the podcast. Thank you so much for coming. If you could just pull the mic
Sure.
close to your mouth.
All right. How's that?
That should be good. So please just, I guess, introduce yourself, who you are, what you do. Give them a little perspective on that.
Sure. I'm Joe. I'm a theater and film director. And for part-time work, among other jobs, I drive Uber. So that's pretty much the sum total of it right there.
That's good. Let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
If being an Uber driver doesn't work out, would you consider jumping in front of traffic and committing insurance fraud for monies?
You know, that's tempting. In fact, driving Uber, I'm often tempted to do that just as an Uber
really?
driver. Yeah.
Would you ever do the thing where you just back the car up into the guy behind you and then you act like you hurt your head?
That's interesting. Yeah, it depends who the guy is, but sure, yeah, why not? Yeah.
Who would you want to get it on? Like, what would be the look of the person behind you?
The look of the
Asian?
person. No. No ethnic groups. No ethnic groups. No. Just annoying people. You know.
Is there any specific race that doesn't tip particularly well?
That doesn't what? No, I haven't noticed that actually.
Sorry for the cut. I had just gotten a text message from Mike, who will be the co-host. He is a little bit late. We'll see him in a little bit. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Okay, let's continue. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Why did Satan decide to take all of Abraham's cash instead of winning the grand prize of 1 billion rupees?
Well, you know, that's one of those unanswered questions. I think you have to go to what are the mystical books of the Torah?
Yeah, I read that in the Indian transcription of the Bible.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
guys are getting wild out there.
They are. I tell you, you can't keep them down on the farm. Oh yeah, there we go.
On the farm? What is that reference to?
That's just an old saying. You can't keep them
where
down
you
on the
work 'em?
farm. Once you've seen the city, you can't keep them down on the farm.
And
Yeah.
I mean, as an Uber driver, do you have the option? Do you see who, like the face or a picture of the person you're supposed to pick up?
No, it's an unpleasant surprise.
Oh,
every
really?
time. No, it's actually usually a very pleasant surprise. You don't see who you're picking up. No.
So you couldn't, for example, see one of those guys we were just talking about and just hit cancel because you're scared?
I'm scared of the guy. No, and something tells me they wouldn't take pictures that look intimidating. So you'd never be able to tell.
Guessing based on how they look.
They look. Yeah.
They would be trying to submit a more nice and casual picture.
Right. But I'd see through that and say, they're going to be terrible.
Never. Yeah. So always judge a book by its cover. Actually.
Oh, always. Why not?
And so, do you how many hours do you usually work a week on Uber, and like how much money can that translate into?
Well, I don't take a lot of the really long trips that pay a lot because I just don't want to get stranded hours outside of LA and be stuck having to get back in. So I don't know, just keeping a bit of a limit on where I'm going. I usually try to work, 6 or 8 hours a day, maybe 5 days a week, and that'll pull in.
That could translate to how much? Do you think?
It really depends. The problem with Uber, if I may say, is that they kind of treat their drivers like lab rats. So they'll experiment on them and say, if you drive a little extra this weekend, we'll give you this amount. You say, oh, that's great. That's a good deal. And then they'll just suddenly cut that and say, no, why? Why give that to the drivers? So they'll come up with something else that, sounds good on paper, but maybe isn't so good. So it depends. You start relying on a certain amount coming from them, and then it's a whole new ball game because they're just experimenting.
Do you think do you think the amount of money that you make would increase if you locked the doors until the passengers gave you a nice tip?
Oh, that's good. Yeah, yeah.
Smart.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, yeah.
You can use that one. Steal it
Hey, yeah, yeah. Or just keep driving them around. Never, just don't stop until you.
from. Yeah,
you,
add
you
like
get it.
you
Yeah.
know how in like the hood, the cashiers like at the 7-Elevens will have the bulletproof glass.
Right. Yes.
You could just add that to the front and then add a little peephole and just tell them like,
Yeah.
you're not getting out of here until you give me at least 40.
Oh,
I just drove you. I want some cash.
I'm liking this idea.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't tip at all. So.
Oh, some people don't tip at all.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because the way
Would
Uber.
Uber ban you for shooting a passenger?
From what I've heard about other Uber drivers, I don't think they'd care that much.
Okay.
Because I've heard from passengers that some Uber drivers are nuts and they're just terrible to the passengers. And I don't know why you would do that because the passengers are usually pretty nice. But the way Uber was set up, it was set up to be. Where you didn't have to tip, you didn't have to worry about that. You say just pay at the beginning, and everything's all set. So a lot of
Are you
people
allowed to pay cash in Ubers?
Yeah. Oh, sure. You can if people want to give you a tip in
No,
cash.
not
that's
tip in
fine.
cash. Like, can you pay the whole?
No. You have to. You pay it on your credit card before the Uber even shows up.
What if you? Because when you canceled the ride, like when I got you here.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome in Mike, the co-host. Welcome him in.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. A terrorist co-host. That's fabulous.
He's from
yeah.
Iran. Well, he's not a terrorist. He's just
He's
that's a
just
stereotype.
shy. He's just shy.
He's just very shy. He
Yeah,
doesn't want to
yeah.
show his face.
I can't blame him.
Oh, he had to grab something.
If
He'll
I-
be here back in a minute.
All right. If I had that face, I'd want to hide it too.
Yeah,
it's just my feeling.
he has a disturbing face.
It's a little bit off-putting, but it's
Yeah. You know why?
why?
It's because he paints his hands white because he wants people to think he's white. But if he paints his face, then people are gonna think it's racist.
Oh, yeah, that could get you in trouble. That
Yeah.
could get you in trouble. Yeah.
Would Uber fire you for doing blackface?
I think anybody would.
That would be
yeah.
pretty funny.
To some, I guess, but
That wouldn't
it would
be funny
kind of
to you.
No, it would be kind of horrible. But yeah.
Panda Express is adding a new limited time item called Kung Pao Bulldog. Are you going to try it?
Well, it depends. It has to be tender bulldog because you don't want to just have any bulldog.
They're experienced.
Oh, they're good. Oh, they're experienced bulldogs. Well,
No, the bulldogs aren't experienced. The cooks there are.
Oh, that's good. That's good. They
So
they
to
can make
say.
it taste like chicken.
No, they just know how to perfect the taste of dog.
Oh, dog. Yeah. Well,
They've been eating it for a while.
Dog is delicious.
That actually leads up to another question I
I'm
had.
sure it does.
Is it considered cheating if your girlfriend sleeps with a dog?
Wow. Well, if it's, I think if it's a respected breed, maybe one of those dogs that won the Westminster Kennel Club competition, then I'd be okay.
So as long as it's like a smart one that
A pedigree
is
dog,
able
yeah.
to run quick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
How many minutes per hour do you drive? Oh, here is the co-host. Welcome him in.
Well, it depends how many requests you get for rides. How are you, man? Oh, I see. All right, not a fist bumper. All right. Yeah, it depends on how many calls you get, but probably about half the time, minute-wise.
That's good to know.
Yeah. It's a nice plaid, by the way. This shirt, very nice.
Let's go on to the next question.
Sure.
I'm sure. This is a good one. I'm curious to hear this.
They're all good.
You like them so far?
Oh, terrific.
A couple days ago, the South Korean president enforced martial law, meaning that he is coming to get you. Where will you go?
He's coming to personally. He's coming to get me personally.
He's coming to get Joe
Wow.
from Uber.
Oh boy. Wow. I was wondering why he proclaimed martial law there. That actually touches me. I'm moved that
Makes you
he
feel
would care enough.
important and special.
That he cares enough about me to screw up the entire country.
Well, you heard about that.
I heard about that. Certainly. Yeah.
Where will you go?
Where will I go? Well, a lot of other nice countries in that area.
Coca.
Oh, Coca-Cola. You have a diet?
Coca-Cola.
You have a diet one over there, or just
Please
this
help
one?
me.
Help
Please,
you? Oh yeah.
Please help me.
Yeah.
Please.
How can I help you?
Help me.
You need a Coke?
Please help me.
Yes. Yeah. I doubt anyone can, to tell you the truth.
Please help me.
Although if you trip over that wire, you're gonna really get.
Watch out for the wire.
That's gonna be.
Watch out for the wire.
Please help me. Please help me.
You have a camera on those wonderful eyes. He's got the fantastic eyes. Very expressive. Yeah, enjoy that.
Anyways, continue with your answer.
Oh,
about that Korean guy.
There's nothing more to say. I don't know where I'd go. We were just getting to be friends, and then he leaves.
Where is he going?
I don't know.
It's okay. We'll move on.
Yeah.
Do you think that trans women should be allowed to compete in male sports?
That's a complex question. Probably, I don't know, probably so, but, I tend to be pretty progressive in my politics, so I would
really?
probably, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck!
I know. I hate to disappoint everyone out there.
God
but,
damn it.
I know. I'm one of those.
You're a libtard?
I'm a libtard, baby.
Oh, God.
I'm a libtard.
Why do you do that to yourself?
I know. It's just self-punishment. I've been that way for a while.
Were you born like that?
I wasn't. I was actually my parents were very conservative.
Really? So it's not like what the libtards say about gay people, like they're born gay. You were born real like alpha man. Super guy.
Well, let's not go too far on that. But I definitely came from a conservative family and then discovered the truth. So now I'm.
I had a follow-up question to the thing about, what did I just say? I forgot.
I don't know. I forgot too. I'm trying to forget.
About the liberal stuff, but now I don't think you're gonna be interested in the next question because.
Oh, maybe I will.
Okay, it's fine. How do you think? How do you think we should restore America's white glory?
We shouldn't. And
no, we should not.
No, of course not.
Why not?
Well, why? Why? What white glory are we talking about? Actually,
you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, but it's not exactly glory. Oh, look who's back! Speaking of white glory,
he's glorious.
He is. He's glorious. The glorious revolution.
He just put up a black power fist.
I know. I think he's a confused terrorist.
He's really confused.
Yeah, he seems a little bit.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Who knows what that could have turned into?
I know what it was.
Wow.
I can't put that on YouTube, Mike.
Yeah.
Watch it.
I know. He's going to get
Watch it.
Canceled.
I'm past that.
You're past that? Elon Musk has cut your feed.
Oh, they'll put me on Twitter for
Twitter,
sure.
yeah.
Twitter anything goes.
Twitter, they love you. Yeah, and that's, well, not everything, but yeah.
Twitter, you could just go on Twitter right now and post a video of people killing each other. And that's all I see on Twitter. I'll scroll up on there and it's just the N-word and that. That's all it is.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool that there's a big platform where you can
There's
say
a
that.
big yes, there's cool is one word for it. Yeah.
If I say it on YouTube, I have to bleep it, unfortunately.
You should.
I should?
You should.
Why that?
Well, why say it?
Because it's
Is it
a good descriptive term.
Oh, well, it's more descriptive of you, I would think.
I'm not black though, so not really.
I think but your use of it pretty much describes who you are.
Well, let me ask you this: when you're driving Uber, if you saw, I don't know how you would really point this out unless they had one of those little hats on.
Those little hats, yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
No, I don't know. There are a lot of people who wear little hats. Which ones are you talking about?
Jewish.
Jewish. Yes.
Would you just start driving away? Because there's no tip involved then.
Oh, I've had some very nice Hasidic Jewish.
You're not in the entertainment industry, so you don't have to lie.
I am in the entertainment industry.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
So that's why you're lying. You don't want them to. You want to be put in the Marvel movies.
I've had some very nice passengers from the Hasidic community and.
That's the rabbis.
Those are the ones with the beards and the payas and the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
God.
Oh yeah, a whole deal. Matan, isn't Matan a Jewish name?
No. Hey guys, sorry for the interruption. Have to let you know that today's episode is sponsored by Sheath. Sheath is an underwear company and they recently just released this new colorway. Sheath also believes in manifesting. If you want to get some of the underwear for yourself, all you have to do is close your eyes and try to manifest it. Okay? or you can always buy it if that doesn't work. Sheath is also made from materials like modal and bamboo, and my buddy Mike tried manifesting the underwear onto himself, but unfortunately that didn't work and his house ended up exploding. In order to become a professional manifester, you must believe in yourself, believe in your spirit, and believe in the power of this world. The future is yours to overcome. No matter what anybody tells you and what they said about it, the manifesting is the power of the whole. Manifesting is yours. If you want to get some shit for yourself, you can use the link in the description or go to sheath.com, sheath.com, and use code Matan, MATAN, for 20% off. That's sheath.com and use code Matan, MATAN, for 20% off. Thank you to Sheath and the power of manifestation.
What is it? What kind of name is it?
Not Jewish.
Huh?
What did when you were driving the Hasidics around, what did they tell you? What did you speak up with them about?
Just everyday stuff, you know.
You know what they say behind your back?
Oh, well, they are behind my back. They're in the passenger seat, so.
That's true, but I mean like more metaphorically.
Metaphorically behind my back. I don't know. It's probably better if I don't hear it, right? You know, what you don't know won't hurt you, as they used to say.
They want to hurt you.
They want to hurt me, specifically me?
Any goyim, any non-Jew.
Any goyim. Now, if you use goyim, you must be Jewish. Come on.
No, I'm just super. That's what I mean. You think only Jewish people. How do you know that word? Because you're in Hollywood.
I come from New York. That's how.
You're not Jewish, right?
I'm not.
Thank God.
I'm not.
But listen, they can't. They're not allowed to call the police electricity.
Right.
Or
drive or anything. Yeah.
So if you rob them on Shabbat, I mean. You already know that they can't.
See, you're also calling it Shabbat. I'm guessing you're on the Jewish end of things.
Listen, I'll be honest. I used to be. I used to be.
Yeah, Matan. You can't escape that name. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to change my name. I'm gonna go with his name soon too.
Oh yeah, what's his name?
His name is Mike.
Mike the terrorist. Nice to have you here, by the way.
Do you think that it would be harder to drive if instead of hands you had claws like a lobster?
It would be easier to make hand signals out the window, I think, because people would really see them.
Do you think everybody hates the Native Americans deep down?
You mean the real Americans? Oh, did he say that?
That pissed me off right there.
I know it did, I'm sure. Yeah, I something tells me they don't deep down walk around hating Native Americans. No.
I can think that, well, how many people have you seen in this office today? In this building.
How many Native Americans?
No, just how many people here?
You three. Yeah.
That's 3 to 1.
That's if one walks in, he'd have to be a strong fella.
Yeah, I mean.
What kind of weapon would you use against? Would you go with the tomahawk, the traditional
Indian? No. See,
no.
That's why they lost. They're trying to fight with tomahawks. You got some gangsters showing up with a fucking...
With a Glock, yeah.
With the Glock. That's the correct term. You know, you said I'm Jewish because I use goyim. You made
so I must be a gangster.
You must a gangster too. See, this is what I mean.
Yeah, I know. See, vocabulary, it reveals a lot. Yeah.
See, you never know what you're getting with Uber. You might get
You don't know what you're getting with Uber.
You might be in a white face right now.
I might be. I think very convincing.
That's not. They don't care.
All right. Oh, good. I'm good.
Yeah. Let's move on. Do you think that instead of the government forcing big companies to hire people with Down syndrome, they should reward them by putting them in a Mr. Beast video?
Who? I see that. I don't get the reference.
You don't know Mr. Beast?
I don't know Mr. Beast.
Oh, he's a cool guy. He's a YouTuber. He does like like game shows like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and the one where you pick the cases. You know what's that one called?
Whatever. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
He does that, but he's like a YouTube guy, and his prizes are like $500,000, $1 million.
Wow.
So instead of forcing Walmarts to hire these guys who serve no use. I mean, maybe
they might disagree with that. They
don't
Down
have the
syndrome
capabilities to disagree with that. They don't even know what I'm saying. They're just happy to be involved.
You haven't seen the reality shows where they're dating and they're active in the community and they're
what do you
working
think
and everything.
If I went out, I'm clearly a genius.
Clearly, it goes without saying.
Oh yeah. So if I went up to
hopefully,
if I went up to one of those guys and I said, because listen, we already know that it's like here to here, right? So if I went up to them and I said, I'm a serious police officer, sir, I need $30 or I will shoot you. They're giving me $30 if they had it from. If the Walmart pays them the check that day, if I can find them once they got paid, they're giving me the money. There's no way they're not believing that.
Yeah, but you're already busy robbing Jewish people. How are you going to have time to rob them too?
Look how much money I'm making.
Boy, you really have to have a good date book there to keep your calendar
we
clear.
already know what I got on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, right. That's right. You've got your Shabbat taken care of. Then
Around 1 or 2 p.m. on the weekdays,
Oh yeah, if you're not doing
certain
anything.
guys are sleeping. They sleep in late, so that's when I grab them. I make that. I'm careful because they got Glocks. And then, I haven't tried the Down syndrome thing yet, but I just kind of came up with an idea here on the spot.
Wow, this might catch on.
Would you try it?
How do you feel, Mike? Yeah, it's what I thought.
You like him?
Yeah, he's growing on me like a fungus. Yeah.
I guess this is a little similar to, the Jewish people again. Let's get off of that topic. This is the final question about that. But would you accept a ride from someone who's trying to pay you in large gold coins?
Well, they've already paid for the ride, so that would have to be a tip.
Don't.
Well, they can't get in if they haven't paid for the ride.
Do you have that thing on the front of your car that says Uber?
Yeah.
So what if they just flag you down? They say, hey.
You can't. No, they can't do that.
Why not?
They can do that if I wanted to go off the clock and just drive them personally.
Yeah, sure.
As a private driver.
Let's say you're feeling happy.
Yeah.
Private driver.
I'm feeling happy. That's what I do when I'm feeling happy. Is I drive people privately.
Yes. And would you accept the gold coins?
I might have to trust that they're going to be actual gold coins. They might be
fake.
They might be Hanukkah geld. There's something from your long past.
I don't even know what that is. I just know the word Hanukkah, and I know who.
Those are the little gold wrapped chocolates. The Hanukkah geld.
Is that what they give the non-Jews as a trick?
I did.
They know they can't get sued. They'll always win.
But then you get chocolate, there's something to be said for that.
So where are you from? What? Because you're
New
not
York.
Jewish or black, you said. But New York, but are you Italian?
I'm Italian.
You are Italian.
I am.
So you're a little racist.
No, I'd say some Italians I know are. Yeah. But I hope I'm not.
Why not?
I think it's a nicer thing not to have that.
We already
going on.
established the judging by the book cover, though. No.
To a certain extent, but not refusing people rides.
No, I never said that. Maybe just can't say that on YouTube. But anyways, continue.
Well, Italian, Sicilian, actually, specifically. Yeah.
Why did you?
It's been great, Mike. I miss you already, I think. Yeah.
And why did you decide to move to Los Angeles?
It seemed to be time, and I wanted to get back into film work. I had been doing a lot of theater, stage work back east, and thought it might be time.
So you wanted to be an actor?
No, I'm a director.
Oh, director? Have you directed any movies?
I have.
Which ones?
I don't know on this podcast if I want to give the information.
You don't want to give it out?
Yeah, no.
Why not?
I don't know.
Some people might be
Who
cautious.
knows who knows what's going to happen if I give out the information.
Is that your car?
It might be. Someone is probably driving off with it right now as
Sometimes
we speak.
I have my buddies rob the guest car.
Oh, that's
while we
good.
Film.
That's good. I'm sensing a theme of everybody you're robbing.
I gotta put.
You got to put food on the table.
I gotta put. What is the quote? You have to put family food. What is it? What did Bush say?
I don't
You have
know.
to put food on your family. He said.
Oh, yeah. He probably did. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was not the best speaker.
He was a genius.
Yes, of a kind.
One of a kind.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue. When you are driving, do you ever get the urge to purposely crash and kill your passengers?
No, but the more Uber driving you do, you get that urge to kill yourself sometimes, I think.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's just
run
sad.
into a
That's
brick
not
wall.
funny.
Yeah. That's just it shouldn't
Do
even.
you believe in mental health?
I believe in it. Yeah, not everybody in LA has it.
What is that? Why do you believe in it?
Oh,
I
we all
think
have
it's a liberal hoax.
a liberal hoax. I'm getting that feeling with this podcast that mental health
Welcome
is,
to today's
is not part
co-host,
of it.
Mike.
Oh yeah, Mike is pulling up his sweatpants or
Yes.
adjusting various things. There he is. Oh man, it's so good to have you back. Yeah, he's
Continue what you were saying.
I don't know. Mike distracted me. All
What
the
were
thoughts
you
have
saying?
flown out of
Let
my
me
head
check
now.
the question.
Oh,
you
yeah.
were saying something about you wanted to kill yourself. But what was it?
Just from driving Uber. No, actually, Uber is not a bad job to fill in some extra, dollars during free time.
But you
but
never
it's,
want to get the passengers.
not. There have been a few of them who've been a pain in the ass, but it's rare.
Have
They're
you ever
usually
been
very
attacked while
nice.
driving?
No. There was.
Why did you think about it?
Well, there was one passenger who was really drunk, and he said, I want to go, and he put in another stop that he wanted to go to, but he wasn't paying for another stop. I said, listen, I was trying to explain it to him, and he was trying to get my phone out of my hands to say, well, wait a minute, I'm going to put this stuff in there. So he was just borderline.
He wasn't attacking you, but he was just trying.
He was being
creating issues.
He was being drunk. Yeah.
Have you ever attacked a passenger?
No.
Are you lying because you don't want to get? They don't want you. Don't want Uber.
I'm very nice to my passengers.
What's your rating?
9.5 something. I don't know, something like that.
Isn't it? Oh, it's out of 10 or out of 5?
It's out of 10. Hey, if it's out of 5, I'm doing very well at 9.5.
I got
Wow.
confused because I was like, if you can only give 5 stars, how'd that happen?
I know. That's how good I am.
Yeah, that's interesting because when I was looking up some research because I was trying to interview an Uber driver for the past couple of days, and what I saw is that there's like a few guys who are known as the greatest ever because they just have like a 10 out of 10 or 5 out of 5 with like 20,000 rides, but they're all Indian. Why is that? But not like real American Indian, like just like Indian, like
Indian
7-Eleven
Indian, right?
Indian.
7-Eleven Indian. I don't know. They obviously they're just great drivers. I don't know, man. I don't know. I bet you could find a few top Uber drivers who are non-Indian. I'm guessing. I'm just guessing here. No, huh? No. All right.
1 second.
I tried it. Uh-oh. You're leaving me alone with Mike? Is that what you're doing?
He'll ask you a question.
Oh, good. I would agree, but not always. Not always. But you make a good point.
Sorry, the mics, they all turned off.
The mic's turned off?
Yeah, so we need to use these ones instead.
Oh.
You can just hold that.
Yeah, Mike, you need a mic. You're a talkative guy.
Fuck Mike.
Fuck Mike.
I hate him. I'm hoping just one day he'll collapse and I will be that.
He might actually do that. I'm sensing it pretty soon, actually.
Your car's going crazy.
I hope it's not my car. God,
I hope it is.
That would be awful.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How do I word this? How can we know for sure that LeBron is black?
We believe him when he says he is, I guess.
Well, I don't think it's about him saying it. We just kind of assume it by how he looks, but how do we know? I guess this is, wouldn't be ideal for the world to figure this out, but how do we know that he's not just always in blackface?
That would be one of the great
See you, Mike.
I feel like I've somehow insulted Mike. I don't know why.
No.
Yeah, that would be quite a hoax. That would be probably one of the great hoaxes of all time.
If that was true, would you stop being a libtard? You'd realize we have something going on over here.
Wow.
We got something right.
Wow. No, I think the libtard thing is pretty ingrained. I think the tard is hard.
Why? What could I do to change your mind? I could give you 20.
20 what?
$20. They're
$20
fake, but I could give you
$20 to change my entire political affiliation. That's.
Did you vote this election?
Of course.
Oh, for which one?
Kamala, of course.
Oh!
The only choice. The only choice.
Well, you lost, so I don't even have to be mad. You lost.
That's true.
We got the
It's true.
triple, actually.
You did, and
Oh, yeah.
you also have the Supreme Court. I mean, let's face it. So you've got a quadruple. You do.
You know what they're saying might happen? They're saying he's just gonna reverse the what was it, the 25th Amendment or one of them, and he's just gonna stay here forever.
Oh yeah, he's gonna. Oh yeah. I wouldn't put it past him. Yeah.
But you said that with like a negative undertone, like.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, like I wouldn't put it past him. Like,
Yeah.
But I'm saying it like I wouldn't put it past him. He can do anything he believes in.
Right.
But why you didn't say it like that?
No, I didn't. No.
Why?
Because I think he's one of the worst human beings walking around. But
no.
yeah. Now look,
That's no good.
We have to separate it out. You have to separate out, like people say, oh, he's like Hitler. No, you have to separate.
he's not.
You have to separate out Hitler and all the and serial killers and all the worst people, and get them in their own category.
Bad people, and then you go to a little below average, and then you go to average, a little above average.
I would say if we separate out the very worst of them, among all the rest of us that's left, he's one of the worst human beings walking.
I was gonna say he's one of the best.
Of course you would.
Okay, guys, sorry for the cut. There was some old gay white dude going crazy in the parking lot. Go ahead.
Wow, with that introduction, how can I resist?
That is really what happened, though. Sorry, because we.
Yes, we didn't realize that the
I knew
driveway
I was just trying to prank that guy.
Yeah, well, you did because he was really pissed
He
off.
was super pissed.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
so where were we? What was the last?
We were talking about what were we saying? We were saying Mike had just left, I think, or maybe he was back. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Or I don't know what happened. And then you said you thought LeBron was.
No, I think we moved beyond LeBron to.
Moved past the LeBron.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah.
What did we say? I think we were talking about the big Donald, the great white hope, as they say.
Yeah, the great white dope.
No,
yeah,
the great white hope.
I know. Yeah, sorry, I don't know who's out there in podcast land who's listening who probably thinks, oh, he doesn't like Trump. Oh my God! But I don't like him. Never liked him.
But so. Why would you dislike the man trying to save the world?
Yeah. It's sort of like, when Superman, there's that bizarro world where everything's the opposite of what it really is.
Yeah, that's where you're living at.
I see.
Yeah, see?
I think it's Donald who
they said that under Trump the economy was up 500%.
Well, the economy on the macro level was certainly doing well. Just on the
I don't know any of the terms. I just know the talking point that it was up.
It is internationally we're doing better than most other countries. But on the level of Biden, on the level of
because of that black dude or his little Biden.
Are we talking about Obama now?
Obama, as they say, I don't know if that's even his real name. It's probably like some Haitian thing. What did they say? Him and Biden, those two guys.
I tell you, yeah. See, now, and interestingly, Trump has inherited good economies from both of them. But
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
The gas is like
yes.
$8
gas,
a gallon.
groceries on the micro level. Yeah, we're in trouble.
Whose fault is that?
Well, it's while Biden was president, so you do have to kind of pin that on him, I guess.
And the gas was how cheap under Donald? That was the time.
Well.
I couldn't drive, so it didn't matter to me.
Oh yeah, so it's a moot point. Good, Mike is back.
Welcome back, Mike. Mike is an avid Donald supporter. He loves him.
Oh, that's great. Great. I would guess that someone who looks like Mike might not be so keen on the Donald. Donald
he likes Donald.
He does. That's good. That shows a nice spirit.
I don't know. I mean, listen, I like you. You're a nice guy. You came, you did the podcast, but it's frustrating because you're a liar. You're saying.
Other than that,
Cola.
Thank you, Cola. Yeah.
Please help me.
I'd like to.
Please.
I'd like to. Maybe there's
I need help.
medical help of some kind that I could. Yeah.
Out.
Yeah.
Help.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna help you.
That face is so good. You should really need a camera over here to get those eyeballs. You really need to.
No, he looks normal.
Oh, he's good. I like that. I like that.
Out.
Oh yeah. Well, there he goes. Off to new adventures.
So you said you're a director, right?
I am.
Have you ever done any acting? Or who's the most
Way
famous
back.
actor you've directed?
Probably no one you've heard of. Well, I don't know. Let me see. Maybe see people you probably haven't heard of them because they
What's
were
the
people
name?
from Laura San Giacomo who did Sex Lies and Videotape and yeah, I know. We're talking early indies and had a TV series and so she's that's a pretty big name, I'd say. I'm trying to think who else.
But
Anyway,
did you ever do The Rock?
No, I've never.
Oh no, you never did him?
Never did him. No.
Make sure to hold this mic close to your
Oh,
face.
this area. Now we're talking.
And what type of movies or things are you usually directing?
It's a wide variety. In the stage work, I do everything from Shakespeare to contemporary stuff to
What is
you name it.
contemporary? What's that word mean?
It's modern plays, new works and modern theater. Anyway,
No
so
offense.
yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh yeah! Wow. When you proceeded with no offense, I can't wait. Yeah.
Are you? Well, there's two things here. Are you at all gay?
No.
Nice.
It's all right. I just don't happen to be gay. I don't know what a fist bump is going to prove.
Are you on the spectrum?
Not that I know of.
Nice.
Okay. All
That
right,
one,
yeah.
I don't really care as much about that one. The other one would have been concerning.
It would have been. Something tells me. I can imagine it would have been.
And-
But yeah.
Do you drive only for Uber or you do other apps like Lyft and?
I was doing Lyft for a while, but then I just Uber seemed to have the most business going on, so I
Do you if you were to see a Lyft driver or something, would you get mad or get the urge to
I'd shoot him.
shoot them?
Yeah.
So what type of gun do you keep in the car?
I don't. I'd need to get one. So to
You're
be
getting the hang of these now with an answer like
I
that.
know,
That's
yeah,
smart.
well, I know. I figured you'd like that. Yeah.
And guess what?
And guess
You
what?
have the right skin tone to be found not guilty.
Remember, I'm Sicilian, though. We're a dangerous group over there.
But the police don't care. I mean, there's two things they care about.
Mm-hmm.
One thing actually, but two options. Actually, three, but the third one it's a combination of a lot of things where it's a slight negative.
Mm-hmm.
Let's continue, okay? Do you think that doctors are hiding tiny bombs inside of medicine and vaccines?
No. No, I don't. And no, I don't think RFK should be
Oh, no.
in charge of anything.
RFK.
I find him charming, actually, I have to say, but I don't
He's
think
smart.
he should be.
You don't think he's a smart guy?
He's a smart guy, but
Did
I
you
think
see
he's,
what he got in his IQ test?
he's kind of loopy, though. He's kind
Did you
of.
see what he got in his IQ test?
I don't know what
He got a 180.
Wow.
180. That's smart.
He does have, I think, at least 40 points of that have been eaten by the worm in his brain.
I was
though.
gonna
And
say
I
actually,
think-
I was gonna disagree. I was gonna say it might not be fair because it's two individuals working at it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, the worm. The worm
He
has
said he got
something
rid of
to
it,
say.
but I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I think he just doesn't want to admit that it's still there because it's a bad look. To help people like, hey,
Yeah.
don't eat this cereal with these, bad sugars and stuff
Mm-hmm.
while I have this worm. But I think he should be loud and proud.
He probably should. He should probably introduce the worm on TV. Maybe have the worm interviewed.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the least he could do.
The concerning thing is that, I mean, I'm always careful with my ears because I heard that your brain can fall out of it. So I just, maybe he could stick like one of those lasers in his ear and get a picture of it.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
I don't know what that means at all. What I just
I
said.
don't.
but
No,
he
I
could do
don't. I
something.
don't either. But yeah, he would. That would sounds like an idea he would come up with. Actually,
No, he's smart. What did he say? He said
he's charming, but he's
there's that new
he's
group. It's
loopy.
him, Elon.
Loopy. Oh.
You don't like Elon?
Now, okay, let's
You just hit all of the genius.
let's separate the two things. I think Elon is a world-changing genius. I think
Oh, yeah.
he's an amazing person, but you can be a genius and a douchebag at the same time.
But why wouldn't you? Maybe he's right though. He's a douchebag about it sometimes, but maybe he's smarter than all of us, and he knows what's
Well,
best.
in the scientific realm, I'm all for him. I'm all for the cars. I'm all for the rockets. I'm all for going to Mars. Love
Would you
it.
ever drive a Tesla?
Yeah, why not? Yeah,
But you don't right now.
I don't know.
Continue what you were saying.
He's very smart on that end. I don't like his politics, but that's So there you go.
Who would you rather be the president, Elon or trying to think.
Vivek Ramaswamy.
Oh,
he's with
great.
Elon to run.
I was gonna give you a liberal pick, but like,
oh yeah, all right.
Elon. This isn't a liberal pick. I guess they're both conservative, but Elon or Malik Obama.
Malik Obama is conservative?
That's Obama's brother. Yeah, he hates Obama.
Wait a minute. I don't think he has a brother.
He does. He has a half brother. I think he lives in Lagos. He's like 70, 80 years old.
I don't know. I don't know. Neither of them, if we can avoid it, So.
Who was it between again?
Elon and.
Neither of them are from America, and neither is his brother.
Oh, you mean Obama's not from America?
What do you think?
Of course he's from America. He's from Hawaii. Hawaii is America. Since 1959, it's a state even. It's not even just a territory. Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay, fine. I have another good back to like checking here. Who do you think would be a better president? The Obama or Longneck?
Who's Longneck?
He's here in 5 minutes. We're shooting with him in 5 minutes.
Longneck.
No, I'm not even gonna lie. He's not a genius, but he has a long neck, and he is.
Well, that's
it's
appropriate.
in the name. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
That's it. Everything else is low quality.
Oh, good. Wow. Well, as long as he has that long neck, that's all you need.
He's a really skinny guy, so when he gets in here, if he's riding solo, he's by himself. We're just gonna put him in a box and ship him.
Yeah, you may have to alter the video.
Well, we're just gonna ship him to Lagos and see if we can find Obama's paperwork.
That's good.
His birth certificate.
Ah, that old chestnut. Yeah, the birth certificate. Yeah. Right. Yes, that's how. Trump
I
got
think
his
that's
start.
it because we have to shoot with Longneck. But thanks for coming on.
I don't want to keep Longneck waiting.
Yeah, I'll keep him waiting.
A pleasure.
He's been out here for months waiting.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's it. But he did endorse. Thanks him for coming on, and he endorsed the Great White Hope. So
never.
That mic's not even on.
That mic's not even on. See, that's a libtard for you.